All right, my first question for you, Kat, is, where to look? Do I have my eyes closed? Do I have my eyes open? Is there some place? Because what happens to me a lot, I notice when I'm practicing, is I'm like, I get real fixed in some kind of middle zone, and then I'm like, oh, I'm all frustrated. So is there some idea that you have about that?
The eyes follow the hands is one way you can look at it. The eyes follow the hands. And my teacher liked to talk about tiger eyes, very alert eyes. Now, the other thing that happens with the eyes is when you go inside, you tend to close your eyes partially. And my teacher always said tiger eyes, and I'd look, and sometimes he'd close his eyes. So you go back and forth, I think, to remember to follow your hands. Be very alert eyes, tiger eyes. And then sometimes you'll find you just be sensing the inside and your eyes might close a little. So there's just kind of two ways of approaching it depending on your mood and where you are in the form. So hopefully that is somewhat of an answer.
Okay, that's excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. You had two questions.
Yeah, my other question is kind of I'm not quite sure how to ask this question, but it's like when you're, we talk about the movement of chi, like gathering chi, but sometimes in the movement I'm not quite sure what it would mean to sort of move the chi or be in flow with the chi, because I'm so distracted obviously by just learning the actual sort of physical form.
You can't move the chi.
Okay.
What you can do is relax and open the joints, and the chi flows into the relaxed space.
Oh, okay.
And so the more relaxed you are, the more places the chi goes. And the way that, did I explain the spider silk thing?
I don't remember the spider silk thing.
Okay. In your center, as you breathe from your dantian and your heart, thinking of that rather than just shallow breathing, energy accumulates as you breathe, especially when you're focusing on it. And as it accumulates, it starts to spread. So it spreads from your center and your back of your dantian and your dantian out to your fingertips, to your toes, up and down your spine. And at first, it doesn't reach your fingertips and toes. And gradually, it reaches the fingertips and toes in some kind of form. And you'll start to really feel a connection from your center to your spine and your fingers and toes. Now, once you get that connection, it's like spider silk, a very thin, silken connection. We talk about silk and chi, similar. As you practice, once you get that connection, that spider silk gets thicker and thicker till you're filled with more and more chi. And that's why, unlike ballet, where after you get older and you get bad at it, the longer you do Tai Chi, the more energy and more delight you feel, because the more the Tai Chi the more the Chi fills.
Awesome. That's so I don't work with Chi. I never really did in Feldenkrais. They don't ever talk about that. So this is really my first experience of really working with that idea. And so that's a completely different idea than I had as just a total novice, hearing people talk about Chi. Well, I like it. It's helpful to think of it the way you just described.
Well, it's like the old saying, you can't push the ocean. You can't push the chi.
Yeah.
You can only relax and be receptive, and the chi will fill you.
Okay.
And it will be delightful.